Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Exposed Earnings, where we dive deep into the financial world, making sense of numbers and strategies for all you casual investors out there. I'm your host, Jackie.
And I'm Kira. Today we're unpacking Baidu's first quarter earnings for 2024. It's been an interesting quarter for Baidu, with some significant developments in AI and cloud computing.
Absolutely, Kira. Baidu reported a 4% year-over-year increase in total revenue, reaching a whopping $23.8 billion. But what's really exciting is the acceleration in their AI cloud revenue, which grew by 12% year-over-year.
Yes, Jackie. Baidu is really pushing the envelope with their AI technology. They've been focusing on their Gen AI path, transforming from an internet-centric business to an AI-first business. This shift is central to their strategy.
And speaking of AI, let's talk about Ernie. Not the friendly character from Sesame Street, but Baidu's powerful AI model. In April alone, Ernie handled about 200 million API calls daily. That's a massive jump from around 50 million in December last year.
That's right, Jackie. The adoption of Ernie is a clear indicator of Baidu's growing influence in the AI space. They're building a whole ecosystem around Ernie, aiming to include millions of applications developed by a diverse community.
And it's not just about building an ecosystem, it's about making it accessible. Baidu introduced tools like App Builder and Model Builder, and recently, Agent Builder. These tools allowed developers to create AI agents without writing a single line of code.
Indeed, Jackie. Baidu's approach is to make AI as user-friendly as possible. They're leveraging their large user base in mobile and desktop to distribute these AI applications effectively.
Now, shifting gears a bit, let's talk about Baidu's financial health. They've managed to maintain a non-GAAP operating margin of 23.5%, which is an improvement from last year. This is impressive, especially considering the challenging environment they operate in.
Absolutely, Jackie. And on the topic of challenges, Baidu is not just focusing on growth, but also on sustainability. They are keen on reducing the loss from their robot taxi business and expect mobile business to recover as Gen AI becomes more integrated into their products.
It's a balancing act, Kara. Speaking of balance, Baidu's approach to capital allocation is also worth noting. They've been buying back shares, which shows confidence in their long-term strategy and commitment to delivering shareholder value.
That's a great point, Jackie. Before we wrap up, let's touch on Baidu's outlook. They are quite optimistic about the future, especially with the opportunities that Gen AI and foundation models bring. It's all about innovation and staying ahead in the technology curve.
Thanks, Kira. It's been a fascinating discussion on Baidu's earnings. For all you listeners out there, remember, investing is not just about following trends. It's about understanding the fundamentals.
Well said, Jackie. And that's all for today's episode of Exposed Earnings. We hope you found this deep dive enlightening.
Now we are taking a short break to hear about Zeed. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
You know what's crazy? There's finally an app that makes learning about and participating in the markets immersive, simple, and intelligent all at once. It's called Zeed. This platform combines snackable video lessons, embedded AI insights, and automated portfolio tracking capabilities. Trust me, you do not want to miss out.
And we're back. Now let's dive deeper into some of the specifics of Baidu's strategies and how they're really leveraging AI to transform their business model.
Right it, Jackie. One of the key highlights from the earnings call was the discussion around Baidu's AI cloud revenue, which not only grew by 12% year over year, but also continues to generate operating profit on a non-GAAP basis.
That's a big deal, Kira. It shows that Baidu isn't just growing in size, but also improving in efficiency. They mentioned that this growth was mainly driven by Gen AI and foundation models, which now account for 6.9% of total AI cloud revenue.
Exactly, Jackie. And it's interesting to note how Baidu is positioning itself in the market. They're not just a player, they're aiming to be the leader in AI infrastructure in China. They've been able to reduce model inferencing costs significantly, which is crucial for scalability.
Speaking of scalability, let's talk about their robot taxi business. Baidu is making strides with Apollo Go, which they claim is the largest autonomous ride-hailing service globally by the number of rides provided to the public.
Yes, and the numbers are quite impressive. Apollo Go offered about 826,000 rides to the public in the first quarter alone, marking a 25% year-over-year increase. They're really pushing the envelope in the intelligent driving space.
And it's not just about providing rides. Baidu is keen on achieving unit economics profitability. They're focusing on scaling up and enhancing the utilization of each vehicle, which is a smart move in the long run.
Definitely. Now, shifting our focus back to AI, Baidu's CEO mentioned the significant role of Ernie, their AI model, in transforming their business. Ernie handled about 200 million API calls daily in April, which is a testament to its growing adoption.
And with the introduction of tools like Agent Builder, Baidu is making it easier for developers to create AI agents. This is part of their strategy to build a vibrant ecosystem around Ernie, which could revolutionize how businesses and consumers interact with AI.
Absolutely, Jackie. It's fascinating to see how Baidu is not just focusing on the technology, but also on making it accessible and useful across various industries. This could lead to a new wave of innovation and efficiency.
For sure, Kira. And let's not forget about their financial health. Baidu has maintained a strong balance sheet with significant cash reserves, which gives them the flexibility to invest in these innovative technologies.
That's a crucial point, Jackie. Financial stability allows Baidu to navigate through the ups and downs of the tech world while continuing to invest in growth areas like AI and cloud computing.
It's been an enlightening discussion today, Kira. Baidu's first quarter earnings for 2024 show a company that's not just surviving, but thriving by pivoting towards AI and cloud technologies.
Indeed, Jackie. And for our listeners, remember, the world of investing is always evolving. Keeping an eye on how companies like Baidu adapt and innovate can provide key insights into where the market is headed.
Well said, Kira. That's all for today's episode of Exposed Earnings. We hope you enjoyed our deep dive into Baidu's earnings and strategies. Stay tuned for more insights in our next episode. This podcast is generated completely using AI and does not constitute financial advice. As with all investing, your capital will be at risk. For more information, visit Zeed.ai.